I actually watched our friend Alexis, her YouTube channel.
Oh yeah.
On how to start a blog. She's amazing.
That's at Alexis Chantel. She's doing big things. She completely renovated her house on YouTube, and you know, I wish I was as creative as she is when it comes to decorations and paint colors and schemes and
just all of it. I mean, and she has like such a natural like YouTube presence. Like she's just beautiful. She's a beautiful person, and it shines inside and out. Yeah. We'll drop her link underneath too to get to her channel, because she actually posted how to, you know, start a vlog or YouTube. And I've watched it, so I've gotten some pointers from her. And
so what's the point there, babe?
Collabing and networking.
Finding somebody that's an expert
at what they're doing.
At what you want to do.
Yep.
Right? And figure out how to be around them and learn from them, you know. And
unfortunately, she doesn't live near us, but if she did,
we'd be collabing daily.
Yeah, she'd have a room over here in the back if she wanted it. I'm just saying. But yeah, find experts in the trade in the area that you want. So
if you want to invest in stocks, you follow somebody who is a professional stock person, right?
Yep.
And you're not necessarily going to copy what their strategy is, but you're going to learn what their strategy is and how you can improve on it, right? You know,
or make it yours, yeah.
Or make it yours.
It may not be improving.
Yeah, it may not be improving. So
he was an expert.
That's kind of like what we're doing with this podcast. We're trying to help everyone that we can, you know, through our experience and through what we learned. But let's say I chose to do a business that was something I was already doing anyway. Right, and that was trying to get healthy and in shape and document. You know, so if you're interested in health and fitness, go check out the FitFutureMD channel, and you know, hopefully that can help you. Obviously, if you have any questions, you can send me an email. It's at fitfuturemd@gmail.com.
And I mean, we've also even encouraged some people to do their own thing. I wouldn't say copy us or anything, but take our idea and do it too. So
oh yeah,
I mean
for sure,
we're all in this together.
That's right.
We all want everybody to succeed, because if you succeed, we succeed. We all succeed.
So basically, you know, I had
a little off topic here.
You know, at the time I had no money. Right, so what could I use? All I had was time, right, and my effort. So, you know, I made a business using my time and my effort. You know, whereas some people can find funding, you know, and make a business that way. And, you know, my way is the slower, longer way.
But who's to say we won't do that later on down the road?
Yeah, who's to say? Yeah.
But we just don't know. I mean, this podcast is new to me. This is a new business venture for me.
Yeah, for sure.
I didn't really want to do a podcast, but now I look forward to talking on camera. And, I mean, we already talk every day, so just documenting that and listening to it every day encourages me and helps me make sure that I remember what our main goal is and what our focus is, and that's to help people and also, you know, make our business grow by doing it.
Let's say we started the podcast, you know, same idea. We are already doing something every day, you know. So we're just doing what we do every day and trying to do it on camera and trying to do it where it's natural, you know, but still help people along the way.
Look, I don't know what the topics are before we even come, so I don't want to know because I want it to sound natural. I want it to just be a conversation that we have. So I rarely know what I'm saying before we get on here. Like, I'm just going to put that disclaimer out there.
We can tell.
Whatever.
I rarely know what I'm talking about.
I mean, we came up with the topics, mostly you, but we came up with the topics. So, I mean...
Yeah, I try to have an idea of what points I want to get across, you know.
And if y'all have any suggestions, like I said, drop it down below in the comments. Text us, email us, do whatever you need to do to get the point across. Let us know.
So the point of this podcast, this is podcast 4.
Dang, bored.
Yeah. The point of this podcast is to invest in yourself, to acquire the knowledge so that you can invest in one of the 4 business classes. Okay? Not business classes. One of the 4 asset classes. Okay?
Which are
business, real estate, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, ETFs.
Bonds, mutual funds, ETFs. I'm saying it so I remember it. Index.
And then commodities.
Commodities.
Gold, silver, Bitcoin, oil, natural gas, all that kind of stuff.
Cool.
And then when someone says diversification, they don't mean diversification in stocks. They mean diversification in asset classes. So you don't want to be a millionaire in just real estate.
Right.
Or a millionaire in just stocks. Or a millionaire just in a business.
You want to have a variety.
You want to have a variety, but you build those one at a time through your knowledge.
Yep.
And there is a way to do that. So, okay. So we talked about GameStop. So now we're going to talk about real estate. Real estate is people consider real estate the best investment that you can have. Well, what happened in 2008?
It crashed.
Real estate crashed, right?
I mean, what's happening now? People aren't paying their mortgage. People aren't paying their rent.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, that's kind of scary.
Yeah, and governments are
allowing
people to stay in their homes when they're not paying, right? So what is that doing to the investor, right?
Screwing the investor.
So the big point here is that real estate is where you can't get in and out of real estate easily, right? You can't just say I want to sell my house and the next day it's sold, signed on the dotted line, and it's somebody else's asset, right? Whereas something like a stock, I can buy and sell a stock all day long as my account's over $25,000.
Because that's day trading.
Right? So a lot of people love real estate, but real estate is dangerous because you can't get it out of it quickly. But for a lot of people, real estate is their only asset, or the only thing they're invested in, and that's their home that they live in, right? So, you know, you make a mistake in the home you live in, you got nowhere to live.
Right.
So you got to be careful. You got to be knowledgeable. You know, whereas a stock, if you make a mistake, I can get out of that pretty fast
and find another one,
and find one that's doing better, or find one, you know, that I believe in more, or whatever. But let's see, and then like assets like gold and silver, eventually you collect enough of them that you have a problem with storage, right?
What?
So if I got $1 million worth of silver, can I carry around that?
Disclaimer,
easily?
we don't have that, huh?
If I had $1 million in silver, can you carry that around easily?
You could have a bar of it.
1 bar is $1 million? No. Maybe 1 bar of gold.
You could, right?
Big enough bar.
The possibilities are endless, but I get what you're saying. I'm just messing with you. I was just trying to make it funny.
So storage becomes an issue with gold and silver.
Because you don't really want to just store that in your home.
Whereas something like Bitcoin, it's easy to carry around, you know, but it's
on your phone.
But it's super volatile, right? One day it could be worth 60,000, the next day it could be worth 35,000.
To me, that's wild. That's even worth that much.
You know, and people day trade that and use, you know, indicators to day trade that. So